The guys at Intrepid called Pleasure Boater and asked if we would want to tag along with the Southern Kingfish Association's team Intrepid on their 32-foot pro fishing boat. Well, of course, yes is the answer. As usual, they did not disappoint. Pleasure Boater. That's where the Southern Kingfish Association will be weighing in all those kingfish mackerel. They're going to be in a tournament today, and we'll be covering that for you here on Pleasure Boater. Hello again, everyone. I'm your host, Captain Ted Jones, and we are in Jensen Beach, Florida. Now, we're going to be following one particular crew in an Intrepid 32-foot, it's called a 327 boat with 3 Mercury 300 horsepower engines on board. This vessel is custom built just for saltwater fishing to the specifications of its owner, Captain Conrad Lau. He'll be taking the vessel out. We're going to go on board with him. But first, we caught up with the president of Intrepid Powerboats, Ken Clinton, to find out more about the vessel.
It's our new hull design with the twin vented aft pad. It's a really nice design that has been a real hit so far. We've had some customers that had 323s for years, already drive the 327 and tell us that it's so much more advanced.
The speed?
The speed, it's fast. It's, you know, that particular boat, you're running, you know, upper 60s. It's you know, a 70-mile-an-hour boat. It's nice.
Which is important in a tournament.
Yeah, it is, because you're trying to get to the fish quicker than everybody else, because the more you're out there fishing, the better chance you have.
Right, and stay longer and come back at the last minute.
Exactly. And when you see a lot of people racing back at weigh-in time, and they're trying to beat that deadline.
Why did Intrepid get involved in a saltwater fishing tournament?
Well, it's something that Mark and I, my partner, have been wanting to do for a long time. You know, a lot of people have had us build fish boats for them over the years, but we've really never gone after that segment. And, you know, our customers came to us and said, you know, you build one of the best fishing boats out there, but you don't tell anybody. So this is our way of being able to show people this is what we do.
So you have an actual boat in the tournament. You have a display right here at 10 with a banner.
Yeah, this is part of the SKA, Southern Kingfish Association Tour. We're a major sponsor in the tour, and we brought our new 327 open center console, and we're real excited about it.
Relive with us for a minute. What happened when you hooked that first fish? What was it like?
Well, the fish made a really good long run. It hit the bait and just took off screaming on us, you know. And my job, we all have jobs on the boat. My job is to fight the fish. You know, it hit. Conrad was driving the boat at the time. Cody was our gaffer.
Were you excited?
Very excited. Anytime that fish hits and that reel screams, it's pure excitement.
I'm in neutral.
Let's go towards him if you can, comrade.
I am. Any size?
That's good. Can't tell yet. He's just. I don't feel it yet. Maybe a little bit, Cody.
Huh?
I said maybe a little way. There he is, right there.
What is it?
It looks good down there.
Any size?
Yeah, he looks good down there. It's right over here, comrade.
All right.
Wow. Made a nice little run, chased it down, got it next to the boat, stuck it, threw it in the boat. Good fish. Good fish. Too bad it wasn't on the first day. We needed that one the first day, but you know, a fish is a fish for us. You know,
that's right.
Fun fight. You think?
Let's fish.
Wasn't a very big fish, so you know, I mean, we got on top of the fish fast. And this kind of type of fishing, you get on top of it, get it in, get the baits out, and get something bigger.
As we cover the Southern Kingfish Association saltwater fishing tournament, they're after kingfish mackerel right here, and we're following the boat that's the Intrepid. It's a 32-footer out there with Captain Conrad Lau on board. Now, before we do that, we caught up with Mark Beaver, the COO of Intrepid, to find out more about the vessel.
Well, we've actually equipped it the way that they wanted it equipped. And what's nice about this whole tournament is these guys punish this equipment. Of anybody that runs out here with them, they show no mercy on this equipment. And they'll show you your weaknesses in your manufacturing.
Yeah, and you custom build the boat. They tell you what they want.
Absolutely. Everything is laid out the way they want, down to the very last detail.
Okay, now you'll equip them with 3 engines, 2 engines, but always outboards. Why?
Well, outboards are just the engine of choice. I mean, the power to weight ratio is pretty incredible with the new technology in the outboards, and you know, the fuel economy is a lot better, and mostly the reliability is there.
Plus the space. You haven't lost any living space or working space.
Absolutely, yeah.
Watch it just be a big old fat fish.
That's a little more than a bait pull sideways, I think, there, Junior.
What the heck, Cody? Need the fighting belt?
Now, this is your job.
No, I'm back here watching the bait. Well, you brought it up.
Is there any drag on there?
Huh?
Pop it off. You got enough drag on that one?
There's a little bit on it.
I'm gonna pop it off. I want to get you.
Yeah, back up a little bit so you pop it off. There ain't much to that one either.
No.
What was on that bait?
Ribbon fish. I dropped that goggle. I think that's what that is right there. Oh, it is?
I'm glad we downsized.
I know you are.
Did
Every fish, every day.
we really?
Yeah.
Oh.
What size are we running now? 7?
6 or 7.
I think he's foul hooked, huh? God darn it. I take it back.
Huh? Is it foul hook?
No, it's not now. But he sure is little, though.
Just whip it on rusty crusty.
Yeah, put it in here, try to grab him by the tail. Keep his head in the water, Andy. Get him back up, keep his head in the water, try to grab him by the tail so we get that jig.
Oh, fudge.
Watch the
Got the
downrigger, watch the
downrigger.
downrigger.
All this for that jig head. Cut it, Cody. Get rid of it.
Yeah, but I don't know how many more pink ones we got.
It don't matter. I'd rather lose.
There's enough amount of ribbons we got.
Hey, boy, that's a little feisty son of a gun. Oh yeah, my back's good, but my stomach hurts.
Solid boat, fast, meticulous detail and workmanship. Put a lot of thought into the boat. If you notice, the switches for all the accessories, trim tabs, all the lights and stuff are in a little compartment that closes up, as well as waterproof. We have a lot of problems with switches and like that. A lot of the boat manufacturers put them on the dash, put a plate and stuff on them. They have a lot of problems with that kind of thing. The powder coated finished T-top is nice, hard top. And what's really good is my 55-gallon live well in the floor. I put 70 baits in it yesterday at $10 a piece.
During our saltwater fishing tournament here from the Southern Kingfish Association. Now, to find out more about that association, we caught up with its founder. Let's find out a little bit about the association. First of all, how many tournaments like this?
Well, on the Yamaha Pro Tour, there's 5. We do 4 tournaments from Fujian, Louisiana, Florida, 1 in North Carolina, and 1 in, the other one was in Sarasota, Florida. And then the 5th and final tournament is held at our national championship, 2 days before the actual championship.
Now, this was a 2-day event, and the idea is to get the one single biggest fish and weigh in with it each day.
In the general tournament, in the Francis Langford tournament that piggybacked with us, that is just strictly the biggest fish. In the pros, it's a 2-fish aggregate, 1 each day, 1 on Friday and 1 on Saturday. So that makes it even harder, to try to put 2 fish back to back.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
If you do fairly well the first day, though, you got a good shot.
Oh yeah, you got it. But sometimes, that pressure on that second day, if you got that good first day fish, it just gets the best of you. I mean, you really have to work at this. This is not for the faint at heart, let's say. You gotta really work.
Now, there's a minimum, though, right? You got to throw little ones back. What's a little one?
Oh, a little one is 10 pounds and under.
Okay.
Yeah, they can't weigh anything under 10 pounds. We don't count it.
Or we just throw it back?
We just throw it back.
And we had one guy that came in with a 56-pounder. That's a big fish.
That was a real big fish. One of the biggest we've ever caught here. So.
All right. If they want to know more about the association, you have a website?
Mm-hmm. We sure do. It's fishska.com.
We actually had probably 5 or 6 fish on the kite today. The kite is a very effective method for fishing. The dolphin hit, but I didn't really want to spend a lot of time fighting a dolphin because we're fishing in a kingfish tournament. So I pretty much popped him out of the kite clip and pretty much horsed him to the boat.
But you brought him in.
But of course we brought him in.
Good-sized dolphin.
Yeah, nice-sized dolphin makes for a good Mayan sandwich.
So he's going to eat.
Yeah, absolutely. He'll be eaten tomorrow night. I didn't want it.
All right. We're trying to get Andy a sandwich at the restaurant.
Nice hat. Damn's 8 foot in air.
Huh?
Damn's 8 foot in air.
No.
Nah, ain't bigger what we got, is it? And he hooked perfect right in the nose. Here, cut the water. Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Andy, put it in gear.
I'm in gear.
Hang on a second. Let me. You got 1 engine or 2?
2.
Wait, don't cut it. I was gonna get the ring back. Grab him by the tail.
All right.
A lot of work to catch that ring.
Hook right in the...
Hold him up for the cameraman to see. Yeah, oh, that's a good shot.
Well, the second fish skied on a kite bait, probably 8 feet in the air, came down. A little bit of mayhem when you're flying a kite because you got to organize everything, get all the rods up. And then, of course, it was rough, too. It was probably, I don't know, 2 to 4, maybe 3 to 5 with a swell. So it took a while, and I got wet, which I don't like to get wet. Anyway, got the fish to the boat probably, I don't know, probably 10, 15, 20 minutes maybe. Cody reached out, gaffed her. Andy, let the boat, fish come on this side. I wouldn't tell you I knew it was a 40-pounder, but when she skied on the bait, she skied probably 8 feet in the air, you know, and made a big loop, came back down on the bait, and then took off.
You knew you had some then?
Oh, yeah, we knew we had a good fish then. There's no doubt. He's coming right up. I don't know yet. I can't see him.
Head up, Conrad.
I'm trying.
That's good. That's good looking fish. Watch yourself, Brandon, when he comes flying over with it.
Come back. Watch out.
Come back here.
Come on.
That's a little better. He's over 30, Andy.
He's over 30. I'll give you that one for sure.
Cut that string off, Andy. Cut them runners off.
Gladly.
How did the boat perform for you?
Boat performed flawlessly. Taking the waves and running. Matter of fact, we ran back down to Lake Worth trying to rebait before we caught this fish. We were probably running about 55, you know, in this 2 to 4 foot slop. And then it kicked up and we ran back through it and coming back into Jupiter Inlet.
Boat was pretty stable.
Boat's very stable. Boat performs flawlessly. It's got a 55-gallon live well I got to talk about because it's in the floor. I had 70 goggle eyes in it yesterday, and all of them just as lively as can be. I didn't lose one bait.
I tie almost every rig that we pull out there and gaff the fish. Usually me and Andy are usually working the spread while Conrad's keeping the boat on the number where we like to work. So mostly tying rigs, setting the spread out with Andy and gaffing the fish.
When you gaff that fish and you feel all that weight?
Yeah, oh yeah. When we gaffed that fish, me and Andy had a bet. I told him he was over 40 when we put him in the boat, so we were pretty pumped about that.
Here we go, guys.
Got a decent fish. Y'all ready to catch ropes?
Yeah, push him over here so he can get off and walk. Where is he?
You said. What's that?
Look at me over here.
Oh, okay. I'm looking. I'm looking.
Very good.
All right, throw that one up there.
Here.
That's a donation. Oh,
Conrad, you're so fun.
sandbagging.
It's always playing. That's why I like it.
Brand new 32-foot Intrepid boat. You've got to see this boat.
Last minute fish.
Last minute fish.
2 baits left and he hit
Oh
it.
my goodness. He did what he had to do.
He did what he had to do.
Through.
Hit,
Oh,
hit the kite bait and took off.
nice fish.
No.